At the height of the civil rights movement, 600 men and women marched from Selma to Montgomery to protest the death of Jimmy Lee Jackson and to fight for the right to vote. Now, almost 50 years later, a local business has been commissioned to create an exhibit commemorating the march in what is known as Bloody Sunday. WHNT News 19's Daniela Perallon has the story.
This is the first thing you'll see, and this sets the tone for the whole rest of the exhibit.
At the Somerset Warehouse in Huntsville, the pieces are coming together.
This turn section is the number of white citizens that were registered. This is the number of African American citizens who were registered in 1964.
A statue, then a series of panels tell the story of Bloody Sunday.
And each of these addresses different steps and different phases along the way. One of the things about this exhibit that's very different is we made a very concerted effort. I've spent about a year and a half researching this project. We focused on the people in Selma.
It took foot soldiers 3 attempts to start their march to Montgomery, facing opposition with every step.
That is a cattle prod used by police officers on marchers in 1965.
It's a graphic example of violence, and for the project's creative director, Don Dickey, a much-needed reminder for us all.
It is both the greatest joy of this and something that has really sort of set me back is that I got to sit one-on-one with these people who were in these pictures.
Well, the march was carried.
This exhibit is more than words on a board. Visitors will get to hear directly from organizers, foot soldiers, and even those who opposed this march.
So, they took their little children and subjected them to risk, to danger.
Miss Amelia Boynton, who is 104 now, Joanne Bland, Miss Crenshaw. These are people who could relate to you on a very, very visceral level what it was like in that era, which to most people today is a totally alien concept about being black in South Alabama in 1964.
The exhibit gives life to their stories, so we cannot forget the men and women who marched.
Because Socrates said it is the doom of men that they forget. And if we forget our history, we will repeat our history.
Daniela Perallon reporting. Now, the exhibit can be seen at the Selma Interpretive Center, and that's a part of the Selma to Montgomery National Historic Trail.
It's going to be strong. It is currently being installed and will be open to the public in early April.